Hi everyone, it's Casey. I'm recording this video with a little bit different format today. Um, I have so many things that I want to share with you, but a lot of them are in progress, and I've been putting this video off too long, and I really just got to the end where I can't put it off any longer. So I was trying to set up in my studio a nice soothing background to record this video in front of, and I gave up and decided, why not record it on Zoom with this lovely sky background, and we can all just pretend there is not complete chaos going on behind me. So hopefully this works out well and I don't have to record this again. And I have a lot of things to tell you about today. So let's see how this goes. I have a list in front of me so that I don't forget all the things that I need to tell you. A lot of it is technological stuff, things that are going on. I used to record what am I working on videos, and it's going to be kind of like that because a lot of this stuff is still in progress, but I need to tell you about it. So the first thing I want to tell you about is, for those of you that are familiar with Blythe versus Blythe, it is an online virtual Blythe convention that I ran for many years online and took a break a couple years ago, mostly while I was going through the surrogate pregnancies. I brought it back for a shorter event in January. Previously, the events had been a month long, which is just not feasible for me anymore. The amount of work and attention to give it is not feasible. So I tried a weekly format that seemed to work much better, even though literally day one we had an ice storm where I live and I had no power and was sitting on my friend's bed with her child's My Little Pony blanket wrapped around me, trying to do the event. But it worked, it happened, we all had a good time. So the other part of that is that I've been trying to figure out how to make the event more of a year-long sustainable event, and I had toyed around with Patreon subscriptions and whatnot, but I decided that format wasn't great for the group. Patreon doesn't allow some of the interactions with your subscribers that I really need to keep on the group. So I ended up creating my own subscriptions through PayPal that you can subscribe through the website. And we now have year-long Blythe versus Blythe. So I wanted to show you the website, show you this. March 1st was the kickoff of the first month for the subscribers. So I wanted to show you that and tell you a little bit about what we're doing in the format. And then we'll have 2 week-long events throughout the year, or in the year. So one in January and one in July. So you don't have to be a subscriber to participate in the week-long events, but there is a benefit for being a subscriber. If you're the top tier, then you can participate in the week events without paying extra. So I think it gives everybody a lot more options. It's a little more feasible for me to manage, and we'll see how it goes. So what I'm going to try to do is share my screen and show you the website and how to subscribe. So let's try that. And okay, hopefully you can see this. So this is the website, blytheversusblythe.com. When you first come to the home page, you're going to see some photos and comments from past events. If you're new to Blythe versus Blythe, you don't even know what I'm talking about, you can go to the history and you can see all the past events when they started in 2017. Each event will have a theme, and they're all very different, and I will let you read that if you're interested. Same with the about section, has more information. There's also an FAQ with some of the frequently asked questions if you need more information. So those 3 tabs should give you enough information to understand what the event is. But if you want to join, then you go here to the Join In tab, And right now, the only thing to join is the subscription group. I have not set up the event for July yet. So if you want to wait and participate in the week-long event, then you'll need to come back probably in June to get that set up. But if you're interested in the subscription plans, those are active here. So you can read about what it is. There are 3 tiers, which I thought was cute to do: Petite, Midi, and Neo. And just kind of like on Patreon, you can see what is included in each of those. So most people are choosing the Neo, which makes sense because it includes everything, as well as entry to the week-long events without paying extra. It's $10 a month. So once you decide, you just click on the PayPal, it will set that up. So this is the one part that I want to mention is once you set that up, you need to go to the Facebook group and request to join and let me know your PayPal. So some of you I will know right off the bat, but some of you I will not. And so I need to get you added to the group. If you don't get added to the Facebook group, then you're not participating in anything. So how I've set it up is we will play 1 game a month, and we will have 1 contest. There will be a Zoom meetup with everyone that wants to join. And I'm hoping to add more things in the future. So the only real difference between the MIDI and the Neo is that the Zoom meetup's not included, and the week-long events is only half off for MIDI. So anyway, so once you do that, once you set up your subscription, then when you click on the Facebook group, you'll come here. And of course you can, it looks probably different because I'm the one that owns this group, but you'll come here and I will add you and you can participate. And if, again, you're new, the way that the group works is any activity that's in progress or the calendar is here under featured. So for March, you can see the calendars here. We are doing a fashion contest, a petite fashion show. I'm sending out fabric to anyone wanting to participate. You can see people have received their fabric. So that's the contest that's in progress. The game is going to start on Wednesday. So I've got that going. I just posted up here the rules about the game. And then you'll see when the Zoom event is and all that. So each month there will be a calendar, a contest, and a game, and it will say what days they're on, and then there will be individual posts about them. So that is how Blythe versus Blythe works. If you're interested, check it out. It's a lot of fun. The community that has been created there are now some of my closest real life friends. And if you've been around long enough, you know that my goal is to grow community in our community, because I value the friendships that I have created through Blythe versus Blythe, as well as BlytheCon and those things. And I want to share that with everyone. I think it's so valuable. I forget often that some of my close friends, that's how I met them, through Blythe versus Blythe. So that was the first thing I want to share with you. And then I thought I would show you some of the prizes that we have for this month. So my dear friend Patty Wellermaid, for the January event last month, because it was petite themed, she sent me this giant, what's the only thing with Zoom? This giant bag of petite clothing for prizes. So I have so many adorable, I don't even know what to show you first, petite outfits, and these are going to make up the prizes for these first contests and events. So if you've been looking for super cute petite clothing, some of it is so detailed, then this is a great event to join this time around. Look at this one with this hat. Oh my gosh. So I wanted to make sure I told you about this before the month is over. But even if you missed this month, it's available now all year. So, you know, join for April and we'll have a whole new topic, new prizes, new contests, new games. Oh, look at this. So cute. There's a Batman one too. So that is Blythe versus a Blythe. Oh, I have a pumpkin. Oh, so cute. Okay. Oh no. Where did my list go? This is not good. My list my list went in the bag. Okay. Back on track. Okay, that's Blythe versus Blythe. So the next thing I want to tell you, which I don't think I've even talked about at all yet on my channel, it's been so long since I made a video and so much has happened, is that I have taken over Dolly Custom. Um, if you don't know what Dolly Custom is, I'm going to show you here in just a sec. But basically, it's a marketing platform for Blythe customizers that was created by a woman named Patricia. She has run the site for many, many years. It's another, well, there's a subscription element to it, but there's also standalone ads to purchase. So the format of the website is um, primarily marketing Blythe customizers. So if you're a Blythe customizer that sells dolls, you can become a pro member, which gives you a profile page on the website, as well as promotions throughout the different social media platforms owned by Dolly Custom. So how this came about is Patricia's been running it for years. I've been a supporter of hers, a subscriber of hers for also many years. I think what her work is very valuable for our community. And she approached me several months ago about being ready to pass it on. And we talked for some time about how that would happen. And we made the deal and transition in January. It was quite a learning curve for me. Many of the platforms she uses with the site were brand new to me. And so it took me some time to really kind of get it off the ground. And there's still things that I'm working on to perfect and learn. But as of right now, for the subscribers, it's functioning pretty similarly to the way it always has. But yes, there's more to come with that. There's more for me to work on there. But I wanted to share it with you because one of the things that I've noticed is not everybody even knows what Dolly Custom is. So I want to tell you about it. So let me pull it up and show it to you. So here we go. So here is the website. It's dollycustom.com. When you first come, this banner will change depending on the artist that's featured up there. It's random, and it will show a selection here on the middle. And these are dolls that are available down at the bottom. And you can learn a little bit about what Dolly Custom does. Some of this may change eventually. But as of right now, this site is for customizers and collectors. So if you're a customizer, it will inform you what you get as a member. If you're just here to shop and see wonderful new dolls, then you can see here what we offer for that. So that's the home page. If you go to customizers, you're going to see all the subscribers that are pro members. We call them pro members, but they have subscribed. They're on a subscription plan to be promoted here on the site as well as on social media. So, you know, if you click on an artist, I'll click on my friend Lynn. Each artist has a profile page that will tell you a little bit about them, as well as show you which dolls they have available. So it's a little bit slow because I have too many things open at the moment. So let's give it a second. There it goes. So this is my friend Lynn, and it shows she doesn't have any dolls available right now, but it'll show her past dolls, which is great. A little bio, and links to her social media and Etsy shop or shop wherever you can buy her dolls. So if one of these dolls was available, you could click on it and it would take you to the shop to purchase it. So as I said, as the customizer, it's promoting her, but as a shopper, it's a place to find dolls as well that are available. If you go to the dolls page, it's going to be the same. It's just going to show all the dolls that are available right now from our pro members. So it's a great site to look for your next doll, basically. If you're a customizer though, and you're interested in the marketing portion, you can come here to learn about becoming a pro. And that means that you are subscribed monthly. It's $15 a month or $150 for the year. You choose your plan, you do your subscription, and then I will create your profile page, promote your dolls, and on and on. If you're not ready to be part of the subscription program, but you want to just have an ad, or let's say you make a product or clothing, you can also come here and purchase a one-time ad for $15 or the $10 option. So there's a little bit for everyone. There is also a newsletter to join. If you're interested, we send out a newsletter. I'm trying to get on track of doing that weekly, where I'll promote the new dolls that are out and other information in the community. So I wanted to then show you, I also was going to show you what it looks like on the social media at least. So here is, let me show this. So this is the Instagram for Dolly Custom. There are lots and lots of followers. It's a really popular place to look for dolls. So this is just an example of what it would look like, the promotions of the pro members. And promotions run every day and tons of followers. So if you're looking for a place to promote your dolls, this is an awesome place. And then I wanted to just share that beyond that, my hope, part of why I was excited to take it over, is because I attend a lot of in-person shows, and I feel like as a community, we could all promote each other to have more doll sales, which is what we all want. So recently, I was going to show you these. I created some postcards from a couple of our pro members that I will be taking. So obviously this one was my doll. This is Beaverina. And I will be taking these to shows, BlytheCon and other shows, where people can scan to follow us and can see, where is it, who made the doll. So I'll probably print more of these if they're successful. But for now, I just did a few for the events that I have coming up this year. I'm also putting these in my orders. So you all know that I have a Blythe supply shop. So those are a couple extra features that the pro artists didn't have before. My resources of being able to go to shows, as well as send out, lots and lots of orders every week from my supply shop and include this, is going to help promote all the pro members. So those are the things I'm working on right now. I'm still, as I said, working to get back to the level that Patricia had it as far as organizing every week. I've decided that each Friday I will be making all the updates as much as possible. It's a lot of work though. And Patricia has done it for so long. So I really wanted to acknowledge her work of growing that community, and also just kind of share with you what it is and what I'm hoping to do with it in the future. My other real future plan with Dolly Custom is to hopefully expand to promoting events that feature Blythe, potentially adding other dolls like maybe BJD. We will see what we want to expand that to, but I would also like to promote accessories, clothing makers. So that's the goal, but first I need to make sure I'm taking care of the people that are already subscribed there and grow it in a way that doesn't drop the ball. So it's exciting. So follow Dolly Custom, and even if you're not going to become a member or be very involved in the site, please follow so that when these new things happen, you will know about them if they apply to you. Okay. The third thing, this is probably the thing that's most exciting for everybody watching right now. So as you know, I promised over a year ago that when I reach 10,000 subscribers here, I was going to give away a doll. Well, I said that and then promptly put it aside because I had no time to deal with it, with the pregnancy and all of that. And it seemed quite far off, which in a way it was. It's been over a year, but I and haven't really kept up with making YouTube videos either, but I realized I better get my rear end in gear because I'm getting very close to 10,000 subscribers. So I got to working on the doll, and she's ready to be finished. I had to order a couple extra parts because of what I decided to do with her. And I saw two things today. One, the parts I need arrived, and so I'm going to go pick them up here when I go check my mail. And two, I am at 9,960 subscribers. So probably within the next week or so, I will reach that 10,000 goal. And so I need to have this doll done because I'm going to give her away here on YouTube. So I thought I would show you the progress. So here she is. Probably not the best lighting to show her features, but she is painted, and I just did the last coat of Mr. Super Clear on her. So now all I need is those parts to get her put together and ready. So the plan right now is hopefully by this weekend, I will have her put together and photographed. When she is done, I'm going to make another video just about her. And that video, you will want to comment in order to be entered to win her. I'm not quite sure how long I'm going to leave that up. I have an event at the end of the month that I'm also going to tell you about here on my list that I might take her to and promote the YouTube channel with her. So if I do that, then the drawing will not happen at least until after that event. But that's only 2 weeks away. So it's going to be really soon. And I know there's a lot of people that have been waiting for this giveaway. I've never given away a complete full custom Blythe doll. So I'm really excited to do it. And I'm really excited that you're excited. So keep your eyes on my channel because once I make that video of her, you have to comment to be entered to win her. And I'm going to leave it up for some time, but it won't be forever. So come back and make sure that you get entered once she's up. So the other thing I want to mention about her is I recently posted a short on social media about something that I have been working on now for multiple years, a solution to the neck joint problem. So the long story short is that prior to the Russia-Ukraine conflict, I was purchasing steel neck joints from a lovely woman in Russia. And when the conflict started, that put a stop to that, and it has not been able to move forward again as of now. That was something that was really popular in my shop, and I've wanted to find a way to bring that back. And I've pursued all sorts of different ways, and it hasn't happened. And then I had an epiphany and sort of invented my own solution. And I'm very excited. I'm going to try it. The reason I'm telling you about this right now is I'm going to try it out on the black doll, the giveaway doll, and I'm hoping to make a video about how I did it. So I thought I would show you. This was my practice one. This was an old body that was returned because the person damaged it. And I'm going to show you what I did. But if this works, then it basically removes the need for a steel joint. Everyone can do this. And I may offer the service of doing it for you if you don't want to do it yourself, because it does take a couple of tools and some messing around, but it's pretty inexpensive to do and pretty simple if you know the process. So I am going to, I just received a message yesterday from someone saying, when is that video coming? And it's coming when I get this doll completed. So hopefully if I have her done by the end of the week, then I will also have recorded the video, and that can be up in the next couple of weeks. So I'm very excited to show you this. But yeah, I think we've solved the problem. So Let's see. I'm very excited about that. Okay, so that is the giveaway doll. The next thing on the list is the Pacific Northwest BJD Expo. It is coming up fast. It is May 31st through June 2nd in Portland, Oregon. I wanted to show you some stuff on that website. It's totally just a website day. Let's look at that one. So for those of you that don't know, the Pacific Northwest BJD Expo is a expo convention that I run in Portland, Oregon. This is the website, and you can see videos of past events. We have the event at the Sheraton Portland Airport. It's a wonderful venue. I love them. They're amazing. It took us a while to find our home, but we're very happy to be there. So it's there again this year. So you can come and look at photos of last year. And so this is the May-June event. You can find information about the theme. It's an Angels and Demons theme. I had a sort of complaint about this, and I just want to share that the way that the theme is chosen is we always choose the theme, or we brainstorm the theme at the breakfast that happens on Sunday during the event. And then we have a vote on social media, and the theme with the most votes wins. So I do that on purpose so that I can't really be held accountable for the theme. We do try to still keep it family friendly though. So even though we have angels and demons, it still needs to be somewhat, well, it needs to be family friendly because we have kids that come. So I'm thinking cute little demons, but we'll see how it goes. So that's the theme. You can find information about attending if you're coming just as attendee. We've got the schedule. There are still spaces. We're expanding this year, the vendor room, so there are still spaces. If you're interested, you can come to vendors attending, see which vendors are going to be there. But what I wanted to show you today was the workshops. I hope to have the contests and activities up by the end of the week. That's one thing I haven't done yet. But here in the workshops, I thought some of you might be interested to see. We have some really great workshops this year. So my friend Elizabeth from Dolly Pop is going to do some resin eyes. My good friend Lynn is going to come and do a face-up workshop. My friend Allison is doing a restringing workshop, which is something that is always requested because BJD dolls stand for ball jointed doll. And there's always a lot of confusion on what they are. And really they are just dolls that are strung together. And so sometimes there's a need to either restring them, the strings wear out, or you buy one that isn't strung, and people feel very intimidated. So we're doing that workshop. And so even if you don't have one or you don't want to restring, if you want to learn more, it's a great place to learn more. My friend Callie's doing a crochet workshop. Jamie from Jamie's BJD Pro Shop, and also Resin Rose, which is another BJD Expo in Portland, is doing a resin dessert, which was really popular last year. Everybody coming out of there was smiling, so that's happening again. Tracy is doing a doll box workshop, which like a travel box, which is going to be super cute. And I still have to add a couple meetups that we have planned. So some of it's still a work in progress, as always. I never have enough time in the day. But some of the things we're looking for are donations for gift bags, donations for prizes. If you're attending and you're interested in a workshop or a meetup or a panel, vendors. So there's still more ways to get involved. So if you're in the Pacific Northwest, or if you want to travel, we have people that come from all over the world to the expo. You don't have to be in the area. Please reach out, please join in. And if you can't make it, donate prizes, donate cards. We can promote you in our bags as well as on our social media. So get involved if you're interested. And your Products don't have to be just BJD. The nice thing about BJD is that they are all different sizes. So if you, make products for different size dolls, that's fine. If you make stuff for Blythe, that's fine. We have a lot of Blythe there as well. So get involved or message me, email me, and I can help you if you're not sure if it fits in. It's possible the plan right now is to potentially change the expo next year to a broader doll market. As I mentioned, Resin Rose is also in Portland. And I'm not sure that Portland can support 2 BJD expos, and we are getting more attention from doll artists anyway. So my plan as of right now is to change the expo next year to the Pacific Northwest Doll Artist Expo. So I'm very interested in alternative dolls, maybe artist dolls that don't necessarily fit in a genre. I've heard from different local artists that they don't really know what show they should be at. Their art dolls are a little higher end, so they don't fit in so much at the thriftier shows, but they're not BJD or they're not Blythe, and so they don't really fit into conventions or expos that feature those specific dolls. So we'll see. That's kind of the plan. So the reason I'm telling you that is if you're a doll artist and you're interested in trying the expo, let me know because you are welcome. So that's the expo. Okay, the last thing that I have to say, I hope you're still with me. The last thing I have to say is at the end of this month is the next event I'm attending, which is also in Portland. It's Queens of the Doll Aisle with my good friend Joe. And I really want to share this event with you because it's very exciting. He is, I wanted to show you that as well. He is featuring and bringing in someone very special to me. My doll collecting journey started with vintage dolls. What's happening? And primarily strawberry shortcake. And so I can't talk and do this. Let me show you this. Okay. So Joe's Portland show is bringing in the creator of Strawberry Shortcake. And she's also the creator of Care Bears and the Get Along Gang. So Muriel Farion, in my mind, I can say her name, but when I try to say it, it doesn't come out right. So if you're anywhere near this, or if she is your hero, then I highly recommend coming. So the actual doll show is on Sunday, but the night before on Saturday, he's doing a dessert social meet and greet with her, and I'm helping him out with that. So I highly recommend coming. I think it's going to be a blast. I think he has a few tickets left for that, the dessert part on Saturday. The Sunday show vendors are sold out, so it's going to be a big show. And there will be a meet and greet with Muriel, who will be selling some of her products and taking photos and all of that. So I am so excited for this show. And what I'm working on right now is getting my table ready. It's part of the chaos that's behind me. One of the visions Joe had for this show is to incorporate strawberries on our table. And as you all know, I love strawberry themed things, probably because of Strawberry Shortcake. So I'm trying to get some dolls done so I can dress them in strawberry outfits. So we'll see how far I get with that. I always try to do, you all know, try to do more than I can possibly do. So I don't know where I'll get with that. Probably I'll just show up with whatever I have. But I'm so excited to meet her as well as help Joe with the show. So I wanted to make sure I got that in there and told you about it. If you're at all able to come, please do. It should be so much fun. Oh, how long have I been talking? This recording doesn't tell me how long it's been, but it feels like it's been 2 hours. So I think I'll stop there. I think that's pretty much everything that I wanted to share with you anyway. So I hope that you'll join in some of this fun. I want to reiterate again, my goal, my mission is to create community, create friendship, create activities that bring us all together. I think doll collecting, as I've said so many times, for me is sometimes out of reach financially. And so these sort of events that are doable, where I can enjoy the hobby without necessarily purchasing a doll, make me just so happy. So I hope to give that to you as well. And I hope to see you at one of these events. The next event I'll be participating in, so I have Queens of the Doll Aisle, the Pacific Northwest BJD Expo, and then BlytheCon in August, which is going to be in Vegas this year. So comment below if you're attending any of these events. I'd love to see you. And otherwise, I hope you're safe and well wherever you are. Don't forget to come back and look for the giveaway doll when that's posted. And we'll see you all soon. Bye, everyone.